All right, I've had the Grit Runner Elite now for just over a week, and in the last 8 days, I've ran 6 miles, 1 mile at a time. Today, I'm gonna run my 7th mile, and then I wanna share with you all my thoughts and opinions on the Grit Runner Elite after owning it for just a week. The thing that I've noticed the most about this when running is my calves, boom, they get lit up fast. About a minute and a half, 2 minutes in, I start to feel it in my calves, but more so in the soleus muscle, so the part under your calf. I feel it burning, and I think it's because of the curve of the treadmill. It's less today. It's only been a couple minutes since I finished running, and I'm already feeling pretty good, whereas the first day, holy smokes, I didn't feel like I could walk afterwards because it was hurting so bad. Other thing I've noticed is I track the workouts on my Apple Watch as well, and I've gone 0.99 miles on the watch, so it's pretty accurate, pretty close. I did test it on a walk. The walk was a big discrepancy, so I walked a mile on the treadmill, but it was only 0.75 miles on the watch. So definitely something to keep in mind when you're using the treadmill. The main thing that I like about the Grit Runner Elite is it doesn't feel like I'm gonna fall over while I'm running. My pacing changes because I'm still learning, I'm still figuring this out, but I don't feel like it's so fast because the belt is so smooth, but it's not too smooth. It's not too fast. So I don't feel like I'm gonna fall over when I'm running. So that's important for me to make sure that I can do this. Also, while I'm running, changing the pacing is some getting used to. I mean, I've only ran 7 miles on it, so it's still a test. I'm still working on it, but getting the pacing and then slowing down and then speeding up, it's an adjustment period. At least it was for me. Maybe not for other people, but for me, it definitely takes some adjustment to get your footing correct, being able to shift speeds. The track is about the perfect width for me. I'm a big guy, so like having a wide stance is something that I just naturally have, but the track is perfect. I got plenty of space on either side. I don't feel like I'm gonna step off of it. I haven't stepped off of it yet. Of course, now that I said that, I will. The console, I haven't fully tested out the console yet. I haven't hooked up the Bluetooth capability that's there. That's something that I'm gonna do in a future video. So subscribe to the channel to catch that when the time comes. But the console, I'm really happy with it. It gives me just the information that I need. I can see my wattage, I can see my pace, I can see how all that's working. So I'm real happy with that. I haven't messed around with any of the other metrics yet. I just wanted to test it out, do some just straight runs on it, see how it goes. But now I'll get into setting a distance, setting a time, see how that works. Also in this first week, I haven't tested the tension control yet. I've just been running on the most minimal tension that it has, so no tension at all. And it's been good. I've enjoyed running on it, but I do plan to do some testing on the traction control and doing some reverse walking on it with the traction control, kind of like the knees over toes guy does with his treadmill, going backwards on that. I think this is gonna be great for that type of movement. But to sum it up, after some initial testing, 7 miles of running on the Grit Runner Elite, I really think this is a great piece of equipment. I think it's great for CrossFit. It will be great for using it in a CrossFit setting in your CrossFit home gym. I think it'll be good for people who just want to run or have a walking treadmill at home. I think it's fantastic for that. I think elite level runners will enjoy it as well because of the resistance control that they can have. As far as the build goes, I said it in a prior video when I did the unboxing that the build quality is solid. And I run on it and it feels solid. It doesn't feel like it's gonna break. I've tried other treadmills before in the past where I feel like it's shaking or the treadmill's gonna break from me running on it. This is so solid. I don't feel any shaking at all. It feels like it's a heavy duty piece of equipment. Moving forward, I'm gonna test this with some CrossFit workouts. Gonna see how it works within a Metcon. I will continue to run a mile. I might not do it every single day, but I'm gonna continue to test my mile time and continue to try to improve that and see how it goes and see what it feels like to run a faster mile on the Grit Runner Elite. Right now I finished at 10 minutes and 30 seconds today. I'm very curious to see what that feels like running a 5 minutes, 6 minute mile. Let's not be crazy. Maybe a 7 or 8 minute mile. So there is one thing about the Grit Runner Elite that I'm not 100% sold on or happy with, and it's the phone holder, okay? So the phone holder works great, and for a phone, I have an iPhone 12, no problem, slides right in there. Vertical, you could do it horizontal, either way. One thing with the horizontal, because this is new, the tension is pretty tight. So I have noticed that it will turn my volume down or turn my volume up or turn the phone off, turn the screen off. If I just let it drop like that, it'll shut it off. So just be careful, be mindful of that. And so what I'm not thrilled about with the phone holder is it doesn't hold my iPad. I have an iPad Pro, the 10-inch model, and it won't fit. It's not tall enough to hold the whole thing. So I can't watch on a bigger screen. I get it. It's a silly thing to have as a problem, but so far it's the only drawback that I found. So after 1 week of having the Grit Runner Elite, I'm still in love with the piece of equipment. I think it'd be a great addition to any home gym. And if you think so too, check out my True Grit affiliate link in the description to make a purchase. And stay tuned to the channel for more videos on the Grit Runner Elite, True Grit Fitness, and how you can perform better and recover faster. I'll see you in the next video.